the 22nd. I guess the Lord had me in the right place, the right time, with the right commitment. I was president of the Selma City Teachers Association. And then we had agreed that, and I persuaded teachers for the first time to engage in a teachers' march. And so we agreed, after they signed their names to a petition, that we were going to march as a teacher group. And so on January 22nd, we met at Clark Elementary School here, which was the school where I attended the first grade through the sixth grade. We met upstairs, and we marched up a file. My partner was my 10th, 11th, and 12th grade science teacher. His name was Mr. A.J. Durgan. He was the incoming president of the Selma City Teachers Association. And we led that march, teachers, for the first time in the United States, coming down the steps of Clark Elementary School, down Lawn Street, down to Alabama Avenue, down to the courthouse. Teachers for the first time. Getting down to the county courthouse, that was standing next to the steps, the superintendent of education, the chairman of the board of education, to persuade me, because I was a teacher, to take the teachers back to the school because we had made a point, and that no longer should we try to pursue that right from that particular point. And I told them we had a right to be at the county courthouse. It was our courthouse. We were not backing down from our right to be there. And I asked the superintendent and the chairman of the board, who signed my check, to step aside. We went up those steps. Jim Clark had his deputies across the door, and he indicated that we were trying to make a mockery out of his courthouse. And we indicated to him that that was our courthouse also. He gave us 1 minute to move off of those steps. At the expiration of that minute, he took the billy club and jabbed us down the steps on the sidewalk. And my partner, Mr. A.J. Durgan, who, as I said, was my teacher, he was not quite used to that stuff like I was. And he asked me on the ground, he said, "What shall we do?" I said, "We are going back." He said, Yeah. And so we went back the second time. We jabbed down the steps after a minute, and he asked me the same question. I gave him the same answer, and he gave me the same response. The third time we went, I really was trying to get all the teachers arrested because teachers were not aware of the tremendous influence. They were the largest black professional group here in Dallas County. And so after going back the third time, he said, "If you don't go up these steps," Jim Clark said, "we're going to arrest you." I said to myself, "Exactly what I want you to do." And so at about 45 seconds before that minute expired, someone on the inside of the courthouse came and pulled him on the inside of the courthouse door and said, I didn't go in there with him, but I can imagine what they told him. "For goodness sake, don't arrest those teachers."
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's going on? This is the Lineage Podcast. We appreciate y'all joining us again on this Thursday, this great Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. We're going to start the weekend. Start the weekend up right. We're going to end the quote-unquote weekday here pretty good. First of all, if you're looking through Facebook, go to YouTube and look at the video. Join us over there at YouTube, the Lineage Podcast. We say it every week from the label. We're going to stop on Facebook. I know that may be more convenient and comfortable for some people, but just like you click that Facebook app, you can click the YouTube app. So please join us over there on YouTube. We have a great show today. If you don't have Silver Self-Sacrifice, please get it. That is the autobiography of Frederick D. Reese, Reverend Dr. Frederick D. Reese. It is on Amazon. Please pick up that book now. If you haven't booked the tour with us, that is something you're not going to miss. It's a treat. I know y'all hear us Granddaddy on the show a lot, but I'll be honest, on the tour we dive in deep. Bring your notepad, bring your notebook, bring your camera. We allow you to take pictures of downstairs. Just come and get the full experience of the man who was the local leader in Selma, Alabama. We have artifacts and everything to show you. Please bring your kids, if not for anything else, bring your children so they can see the part of history that they are not taught in school. So y'all have one of all the kids, and when y'all start doing your projects, y'all can do it on LPs, and then kids in the class, and some people, your teachers will look at you like, wait a minute, they went and found a gem in the civil rights movement. I guarantee you're gonna get an A plus.
Extra credit.
Yeah, extra credit. They're gonna think about it. You did some amazing research to find this guy. So yeah, please book a tour with us. You can go on lpreesefoundation.org and book the tour. But it's many other things we got going on. We want some of the apparel, historyonapparel.com. So I gotta go down the line because every week, either we get somebody that say, "What was that? What was the book? Where that?" Okay, yes, we got this podcast. I'm MJ Reese, co-host Alan Reese. We are here once again. Appreciate everybody for joining in on my segment yesterday. We had a great time, and we are going to have a great time today. Today's show is entitled "Real Work or Fake Results." Me and my brother we talk every week what we want to talk about in the show and how we want to compare. How do we intertwine it with Granddad on some of the things that it's just so much we can intertwine. We can talk about the Black flag, we can talk about civil rights, we can talk about entrepreneurship, the list goes on. Teachers, we can talk about religion, because we tapped into all of that. But today we're kind of going to hit on a couple of things, and I'll show why I said that we can really do a show on this. I'll start it off with a picture, then we'll get into it. Now, I know many of y'all have seen this picture of this lady. This lady right here. Now, when you see the picture, I know you'll say, "Oh, that's nice. She just bought a new car. She got the Louis Vuitton bag on the floor. She got the roses. She got the keys in her hand. This woman really did it. Congratulations to her. Kudos to her. She got a nice dress and her heels on. Nice. That's on the surface. But what you don't know behind the scenes, she posted this picture on her Instagram. And then some of the people that were in the car dealership this particular day, workers, employees, and customers, they said, "Wait a minute, we saw this lady come in here with the empty bag, and then she asked, can she take a picture in front of the car? And she set this up. She got the roses, and I don't know who gave her the key. One of the workers gave her the key. She had another picture on there showing him giving her the key. But come to find out, she uses pictures like this to try to get people to sign up for her business. Okay. So this is what we're seeing, and we already know the bots come on our Instagram, the scammers and things of that nature. They come all on our social media. So what we want to talk about is, this is one of the kind of lanes we want to touch on. Do we really want to do real work, or do we just want fake results? Now, I know a lot of people saying, "What? Results can't be fake." Results can be fake. You can doctor up things, you can make it seem as if it is one way and it's really not. So the results may seem as if you got it out of the mud. But in reality, you scammed your way to make it perceive as if you're getting real results. My dog Aaron, he said, "That's fake." They called her out. She trashed.
He called her trash.
Yeah, he called her trash. That's Aaron. You know Aaron, he gonna say that. Yeah. Trash. Yeah, they called it out. So let's touch on that. Do we want to do the work? Why is the journey and the work in any aspect of your life, whether it be monetarily, entrepreneurship, whether it be on your job, whether it be your relationship, whether it be with your own personal individual growth, whether it be with trying to work out or eat better or get in better shape, whatever it is, why does it seem as if people only want the results, but they don't want to put the real work in? And I say personally, that's one thing me and my brother, we pride ourselves on. Jeff said fake clout. 100%, Jeff. Me and bro, we pride ourselves on that. The work, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I know this may be cliche, or you may say, "Oh, he lying" or whatever. I love to see things grow from the bottom to the top. It's sustainable. Organic growth is always sustainable. It means more, and 9 times out of 10, when you're doing the organic growth, you create within yourself a certain type of discipline that the fake results can't get. For instance, you ever seen a YouTuber, anybody that go viral? They have one video that go viral, and you'll go on their page, and the one video has been viral. But what has happened is they can't sustain it because they haven't put the work at the end to keep that train going. And one thing about, like I said, me and my brother, we got a lot of hacks in what we're doing with Granddad. But one thing about us, we love the journey, because we always say, "Hey man, this journey, this what it's about." And we can always tie back to even what Granddad and Martin Luther King and them was doing back in the day, man. They put the real work in.
It was about sustainable results.
Exactly, bro.
It wasn't about overnight results. And, they didn't care about going viral.
Yeah.
Because sometimes viral does not give you sustainable results for the long term. It's just like you're there and then you gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was about building blocks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Doing something that is thick.
Correct.
And going higher, letting it stick. You know what I'm saying? So
correct. And they called the lady out, and which they should. And said organic is always better in every aspect. That's real.
Mm-hmm.
It is, man. And so what I'm seeing is, and I'll say this, that's one thing about this generation that scares me. Because a lot of the times now, their organic growth, I'll put it like this. I remember when I was coming up and I was talking to girls and dating, it was nothing like being on the phone till you fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing like, I look back at those days, I had to call the house and her dad answered the phone. And
I don't even do that no more. Where they do that at? Kids got cell phone. What dad answers the phone?
Exactly. And so what I'm saying is creating a weaker generation in a lot of the aspects, because the real work and the grind is almost obsolete now.
That's right.
Because you can almost obtain some results without doing the grind, man.
That's right.
And so
especially for young men, they love this generation.
Oh man,
they ain't got to come to family barbecues. They ain't got to come to family unions. We used to go to family unions. We had our shirt on.
Facts.
The girls' parents used to buy the shirt.
Right.
You be right in the picture. Like,
the picture was like,
oh, ain't do that.
Don't do it no more, man. I mean, I remember even the work, like we say, if you go relationship, even the work that when you came over somebody's house, you better make sure your belt was on, your pants was on. You come in, you speak to everybody.
Yes, ma'am, no, man.
Yes, ma'am, no, man, all of that. And what it did was, we talking about work, what it did was, it also, because I tell my daughters now, my daughter, and I don't want to put a business out there, both my daughters, they are taught, both my oldest daughters, they call themselves talking to boys now. Okay, cool, I'm with it. But they'll be 15 in December. But what I had to tell my second oldest daughter yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, I said, look, I need you to school the guy that you're talking to. Let him know your dad a little different. Okay? Because I do this, so they don't have to put real work in. And what I was saying to say this is, when that guy used to come in, when I had to go into my girlfriends or the girl I'm talking to house, say hey to the aunties, grandma sitting at the table, I had to speak to yes ma'am, and they had to ask me questions. What that not only did it show respect that I'm being raised right, in retrospect, it should show that girl that he takes me serious.
That's right.
He takes me serious enough to come in, say what's up to daddy, shake his hand, look him in the eye, gotta get the heat, gotta get the uncle, the cousins, right? Because they gonna come to you like that.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so, I'm with that. Then you gotta, yes ma'am, the grandmama and all that, and all of that. And so he showed the girl that he takes me serious enough to go through this heat. Nowadays, with the Instagram, and see, they can just hit your IG. They ain't got to call and dad answer the phone, or mom get on the phone. You got school.
Mom just get on the phone.
In the middle of the
phone,
damn, mama tripping.
You got to go. She'll pick up the phone. I come to your room and tell you on the slide.
Look, Jeff said I had to go through that meeting, all y'all.
I'm just saying.
That's real, man. So,
they'll say your family barbecue, hey man, bring me a plate.
Bring me a plate.
Don't even show up.
Yeah.
You want to allow your relationship ain't sustainable.
Exactly. So that's why I had to tell my daughter, hey, this guy you're talking to, you better coach him before we come in, because we require a difference of what you got in the streets, man.
You don't feel the heat.
Don't feel the heat. So yeah, what's up with the people not wanting to do real work anymore? It's just like our YouTube. First of all, I appreciate everybody subscribing. I love to see the numbers go up organically.
Oh yes, sir. It's
I love to see that. I love to see it. I don't want 3,000 bots to subscribe to the YouTube one day, and then we get on and we wonder why it's two viewers on. Nah, I don't want that. I want sustainable, organic. You're gonna get this work, you're gonna hear this history, and you're gonna hear our perspectives, man.
Do you think social media plays a role in people being fake? Because social media, you really don't have to show the truth. See, before social media, you really had to show tangible evidence.
Facts.
How you move and it's working.
Facts.
You couldn't really make up no number.
Facts.
If it was working, it showed it was working.
Right.
If it wasn't working, it showed it wasn't.
Right.
But social media kind of give you a type of platform to allow people to be fake.
It does.
Allow people to kind of showcase themselves as fake.
It does.
It makes them seem like they're prospering in something when it's not.
Right. It does. And to your point, that's what she was doing. Because what she was doing, she didn't want to do the work to organically grow and then get to that place where she has that car and that bag genuinely. She wanted to skip those steps. She wanted to take a picture in front of the car to get people drawn to her. So she wants to make it seem as if she has those things, when in reality she doesn't.
So what's the devil's advocate?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the difference between her doing that and people saying fake it till you make it?
Well, it's a little different.
Okay.
Because, for instance, fake it till you make it could be, I could come on and say, I'm the best singer alive. I take Usher down. This is what I do. I'll go against Chris Brown.
Okay.
Now, even if I wasn't a singer of that tone, what I'm doing is I'm faking it. But I genuinely sing. I genuinely do the work. I just want more eyes on me. It's kind of like what Granddad and them did.
That's true.
They didn't fake it till they make it, but they knew that to get more. They did the work, but I want to get more eyes on me. So the work is done. Now I need the presence, and I need the notoriety, and I need the popularity.
So what you said,
it's different because she didn't even do the work.
Yeah.
She just went straight to, I need all eyes on me. But then when you peel back, there's no work. And Granddad in them days, they wanted the eyes on me. But then if you was to peel back, you see the work. They've been doing this since 61.
Yeah.
People think January. Oh, the teachers marched in January, and then March 7th was Bloody Sunday. So a lot of people might think, they just got together and they got beat on Bloody Sunday.
Yeah.
Not knowing the 3-4 years before that was the word.
So what she did, if we can put this in the time of Granddad, what she did was look at what somebody else has done.
Correct.
Then went to Selma on March 21st, 1965.
Yeah.
And got in the front line.
Got in the front line.
I've been doing the work.
So I'm on the front line with these other guys. but I've been here since 61,
Nah.
and that's not it. So it's a difference. Jeff said microwave generation, they want everything hot and ready. So true. I think you said that the other day, not too long ago, about the microwave.
What about slow cook? No,
Right. That's 100%. So I think that's the difference, and maybe it is more like that's industry talk, but with her, it's more of the deception.
That's right. She was deceiving.
She was deceiving people. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right.
You deceiving people purposely,
Gotcha.
and you know ain't no
and
word.
that's the issue.
Right.
The
deception.
That's right.
You're making it seem as if you got all of this.
And in our community, and today that's very dangerous.
Facts.
Because you don't. What happens is you don't know who to believe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you have a person that says that I fix credit. Person having an issue with their credit.
Right.
But they really don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get on their social media,
Mm-hmm.
and they showing, yeah, I'm doing this, and
Right.
that. But then you go after their service and nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have a person who actually doing it,
Right.
and their social media might not be banging like that, but they getting results.
They getting results.
But as a person looking at it, you don't know who to believe.
And then what happens is they get the results. Then someone comes along and say, like the dude told you with the piano, I want to learn. Remember the dude?
Oh yeah, that's my homie.
Tell that story.
I got a homie, man. He's not. Hey man, this dude, he's great in finance.
Okay.
I say, Corey doing his thing.
Okay.
Corey don't mind me telling this story.
Okay.
Yeah, man, what's up, Corey? How you doing? So what happened one day, we was in church, it was at Sober.
Uh-huh.
So he wanted to form a band.
Okay.
But then he wanted me to play in the band. And I did play in the band. We did a few shows and all that.
Okay.
But he came to me, he said, you know, Al, I want to learn the piano. But I want to learn everything you know, but I want to learn it within 8 months. I said, well, you don't want to learn it.
Exactly, bro.
You get what I'm saying? You
Right.
don't want to learn.
Right.
So, you know, it took years for me to get
Ex-
to where I am as far as
Exactly.
musicianship.
Exactly.
You know, and now you want me to teach you everything I know within a month.
Right.
And that's what she was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She was
Right.
as though that making people believe that, hey, I'm this and I'm really not that.
And that's
You
the
know?
thing, bro. And that's
You
like
can't
you
do
said,
that.
that's the dangerous.
And that's dangerous in our community.
Mhm. It
We're
is.
trying to move the community forward by mobilizing, educating, and you have these slave catchers. I call them slave
Yeah.
catchers.
Real.
I said it because you're not benefiting us by doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're not benefiting us by doing that, you're against us.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? If we have to start calling people out and putting them in their place and being on code.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So she dead wrong, man.
We got some people over here in my face. Henry, what's up? T, what's up? Miss Francis Wells, what's up? All y'all go to the YouTube.
I gotta tell all my people on Instagram right now, man, go to the YouTube page of Lineage Podcast. I see y'all on here, but you can really see the show in its entirety on YouTube.
There you
I
go.
just want to tell you that. Please, it's in my bio on my Instagram page. I see y'all. Appreciate checking it.
Yeah, we just trying to get y'all the full T, what's up? Yeah, the full experience, man. So you know, come on over here. Now, while we're talking about real work fake results, let's go to something else, another lane we want to talk about. Now, it's no story behind this, but I just want to show this picture. And I want to ask my ladies to please chime in on this, because I know a couple of ladies that actually said if they got some money, they would go get a BBL. Now, I have nothing against BBL. Do I prefer it? No, it's not a preference, but I'm not going to judge. If that's what you want to do, ladies. If that's the road you want to take, then by all means, that's between you and your creator. But I want to know the reason that more women go. I ain't gonna say more women. The reason that, like this woman here, I don't want to give the story, but she got this surgery done in somewhere across seas, and it ended up causing her medical problems. Kind of like what happened with K. Michelle, but K. Michelle, I don't know if she got it overseas, but then people don't be charging a lot. But this young lady here got it done overseas. Now, this is what I want to ask you, ladies. Why do you think, and fellas chime in, why do you think that women would rather go this route than to go in the gym? Because I'll tell you now, what we do know now, scientifically, now you can do certain exercises to enhance the way your gluteus look for most women. Certain squats and certain leg exercises, or whatever the case is, the stairs, or whatever y'all know, y'all fitness people that help me out, the trainers, y'all know. You can go this route. So why do some females want to go the surgery route to get that? I'm just talking about that because when I was talking to a female not too long ago. Now, when you're talking about breast reductions and things, some of those are medical reasons and things of that nature. But when you talk about this particular one, this is more of a cosmetic thing that you would like to see how it looks. I haven't seen too many women, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I haven't seen too many women get this surgery for medical reasons. Please do.
One thing about not all women, but a lot of women in this generation. I'm not just a generation thing, but women has done for generations. I think women are more influenced by the entertainment industry more than men. Now, I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but I'm going to bring some facts, and I want to take y'all down memory lane. Back in the day, women understood that they can work in their body naturally. Shaka Khan never wanted getting the surgery. Pamela Grier wasn't getting the surgery.
Ooh, I'm gonna chime in after that because
you're right. They weren't getting the surgery. They were natural. They worked out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the pressure. See, because what it is, see, we knew Shaka Khan and the men love Shaka Khan, all the seminary. Shaka Khan was one of his
right.
Pamela Grier.
Right, true.
True. Let's be honest. Look at what's the lady off Good Times? You had Thelma.
Yeah.
And the mother,
not the mother, she was Janet Jackson mother.
Yeah,
Janet Jackson mother.
Okay. Those were naturally beautiful. Okay, now you look at the entertainment industry today.
Yes.
You got Cardi B, you got Nicki Minaj, you got all these women getting these surgeries, and they thinking this is what the men like. So it's pressure. So what they doing? They doing what the artist is doing. Just as the women back in the day were natural, like Pamela Grier, Shaka Khan now.
Yes, sir.
These women today are more surgical.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. See, they go microwave.
Okay, and you're 100% right. I even go to you went that generation. I even go to the 90s. Your Nia Longs and even Jada Pinkett then and all of them, they were natural. And I will say this, ladies, by popular demand, I'll tell you the 100% truth. Men respect the real work over the fake results. Men respect you going to the gym. Men respect you getting it the organic way over the surgeries. Now, Anastasia said, I guess she was saying why when I asked why they're doing it, she said you can enhance, but not to the extent that they are requested. Now, when you say they, when you say they,
who requesting
it? Anastasia, who is that?
Because last time I checked, it was Michelle K. Michelle was one of the first ones to have that done.
Yeah,
she didn't went back.
Right, she didn't conform back.
You get what I'm saying? So when they start doing that,
who is they? Because let's not check it. Ain't the men, not the men I know. So when you say they, please tell me who they are.
I want to know how many men have told their women go get butt shots and bigger booties.
Not
a man. Their husband told their wife, babe, I want you to go up there.
Sign up for them.
Yeah. But what the woman has done is saw pictures of his mom.
Facts, man.
And saw the what people were the attention they was getting on social media. Facts. Which is when you look at the lives of a lot of women, like
facts.
And they said, oh, this is what people like today. I got to go get it now.
And let's be honest, you say, and we talking about real work here. We can go plenty of different ways with this. You talking about the likes you get? That's fake,
That's right.
That's fake. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I talked about this yesterday. Quality over quantity. You getting the likes, that ain't real work. Real work ain't saying how many men you got in your DMs.
That's right.
That ain't real work. That's not real work. You want to have 100 men trying to get at you to hit, or you want to have two men that's trying to get at you and treat you like a lady and put a ring on you.
Queen you up.
See, the problem is, this is where them fake results come in, because this aligns with attention. The problem is they want nowadays the world is respecting the fake results over the real work.
So it creates an imagination.
Fictitious
reality.
Fictitious.
So she has a reality in her mind that everybody wanted when she just getting liked.
Facts. Angel said the women are requesting enhancement beyond what regular exercise can assist with. I'm not talking about the men. Okay. And we getting somewhere 100%. So let me ask you a question. Let me just ask women a question, since the women on here. So whose opinion do you respect more? The woman's opinion or the man's opinion?
Here's when the lies are finna come.
Because last time I checked, a majority of women are trying to vet men to get married to men. No disrespect to the LGBTQ community. Whatever your preference is, that's on you. I don't judge. Y'all know I don't judge. Y'all know me. I got family members that's in the community, and I love them the same. But what I'm noticing is women are respecting and going towards more that lane of the opinion of the woman instead of the men. Because, like you said, Anastasia, I don't see no men out here requesting butt injections and butt surgeries and all of that. I don't see no men requesting that. And I'll be honest, my wife in the gym and things are looking better behind there, but I'll be damned, I'm not gonna go tell her to go. I won't, nah. Let
me tell you something. I don't see any problem with women getting tummy tucks and everything. But the reason I said it because some women have had C-sections,
right?
And men have to be understanding that some parts just don't go back like it used to.
Thanks.
Like it would.
Thanks.
So a man should be understanding, because if you got a pot belly, that's all beer and OE.
Yeah.
You need to go work out.
Yeah, work out. Get that. Go ahead.
But a woman who has that, a lot of times it has to do with her having kids.
And let's be honest, Alan, let's keep it a buck. Men are understanding to most things like that. We really are. Some women do get a tummy tuck due to health concerns, or even help me with that word, panniculectomy. Panniculectomy, I guess. This includes muscles not completely coming back together after pregnancy and excess skin for weight loss.
I have no issue with that.
Ain't no issue with that.
We talking about the Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. See, we're talking about the things, and this is what I will say. The things that women do. I see this, and it really baffles my mind. They go get the surgery to get the attention, and then be mean to the attention that they get. Somebody please help me out with that. Help me out with that. Randy Will said, now I got it finally here now. Appreciate you joining us, Randy. Yes, sir. But yeah, real work or fake results. What are we talking about? Do we respect the real work anymore? Do we respect the mindset of the generations before us?
I don't think we care. I think we're a generation that don't care about if the work is real or not.
We just want results.
We want people to see things and not be real. That's just real talk, man. We care about what people see. We don't care about what's real, bro. It's a difference. It's a difference between what is fake and what is real. But what is fake has become reality in my mind.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? What is fake has become reality in my mind.
That's the IG when you see certain pictures. But see me, like, I'm a different guy. I go live, but I need a haircut now. I'll go live.
But you
no haircut.
Bro, how many times? Tell me this. How many times have you went shopping in your area if you seen your classmates, if you seen people you know, they'll like your picture on Facebook, but won't speak to you in the grocery store.
Ooh.
Think about it, bro. They'll be online as this happy, go-looking person. I'm just so happy I like speaking about liking most stuff. They'll put themselves up, get on live, talk this and that, like, oh man, this person cool.
Fact.
But you still in real life,
Right.
they act like they still go.
Man, you 100%
Come
right.
on, bro.
100% right.
Think about it, man.
Randy said the social media just taking over. You 100% right. You right, Randy. You 100% right.
We are becoming a generation that fake is becoming reality. We're a generation that do not communicate well. How many people don't have a one-on-one conversation?
Right.
Everybody like this on their phone.
Yes, sir.
On their phone like this.
Yes, sir.
It's people who will text each other back and forth and be biting each other in the See,
I don't get that.
It's deeper than what we just talking about the Facebook.
Right.
We talking about
Real work.
real human beings, how they act now.
Correct.
Fake is becoming reality in your mind, in your life.
That's facts. That's fact. That's why a lot of the virtual reality is gonna be reality in some people's mind. See, it can go either way. And some people they can compartmentalize. That's entertainment, and this is real life. And some people are good at bringing their real life into their social media.
Right.
Some people are. So you can see some people's social media, and it aligns with
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can see that. Let me read a couple of these comments. It's like a man who shows money to get a certain type of woman just to prove she was after the money. Some women do the same things. Is it right? No, but they do it. We'll get back to that. Hold on. Randy said IG destroying these young women and people as a whole. 100% right. Jeff said, I look like me 24/7. Facts. And Randy also said people use social media to tell all their business and look for validation. That's the word right there, Randy. Validation, sir. Facts.
If you have insecurities within yourself, you tend to treat people in real life mean. When you have certain insecurities.
Facts, man. Facts. Many women in this category just want attention. They may not even want the man. It's the attention for them. They are content with the attention. Some use it for fake results and some for business too.
But these are the women, what Anastasia just said, that's true, but a lot of those women are the leaders and they speak for the black woman in today's time.
Facts, man.
The Claire Huxtable, like I always say, I don't care what a lot of women say, the Claire Huxtable is not the cornerstone and the leader of the black community as far as what we expect women to carry themselves.
Even the image, you're right, because even the entertaining image is different.
It is.
Let alone the majority of the modern woman now, they look a little different. We can talk about how they look different, how they carry themselves different from wives generations ago. But even on the surface, the entertainment is different. What they cater and what they put out towards us is working like a charm.
Entertainment has, like I always say, MJ, and I mean this. I go back to hip hop. Gangsta rap kidnapped hip hop. What was hip hop was considered as rap culture, hip hop. You know, it was I don't say it was woke generation, but it was to educate in a different type name. Right. They kidnapped, gangsta rap kidnapped hip hop. The entertainment world has kidnapped the imagery of the black community. The Cardi B's and Nicki Minaj, I don't care what it is, it's true. They are the leaders when it comes to the women. And you got the gangsta rappers, they are the leaders when it comes to the men. It is time for us as men and women of our community to say we're tired of them being the forefront of our community. Look at all the gangsta. It's the truth. You look at Snoop Dogg, you look at they get all the commercials. They get all the sit downs with politicians. They do all that. They're gonna sit down with the real people of the community, or the athletes. They get all the attention. Same thing with the women. The athletes and the rappers, all the entertainers, all the head of the community. I'm tired of it.
Right. That's real.
Because let's be honest, entertainers, they portray a fake imagery. Snoop Dogg and them ain't raising their kids off what he rapping about.
He's not.
You get what I'm saying? He ain't doing that.
Not.
I guarantee he ain't doing. I guarantee Ice Cube not raising his kids off the rap that he rap about.
Not.
But guess what? Our generation eat it up.
Eat it up.
And we want to live it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? They have created this fake life that people want to bring into reality, and it's destroying us, bro.
It's glorifying fake results. So the people that they are putting at the top of the pedestal, not even living, most of them, not even living what they're betraying out to the world.
No, they making their music, they get on the private jet going to an island we can't pronounce.
Right.
While the people are eating it up.
Right.
And they in the regular Joes out there putting in their cars riding around, living it out.
Right. It's just going into their mental. Now, Randy said that then get mad when you don't agree with what they're doing and they don't know that this is a digital footprint that don't go anywhere and it can catch up with you in the future.
Right.
And he said that's what happened to Young Thug using social media and they caught up with it.
And Young Thug need to be in jail.
Facts, man.
Everybody talking about something free Young Thug, but Young Thug killing you. He the leader of the folks, killing your mama, your grandmama, your kids. All that. He the one messing up your kids' mind with the raps and the things he put out there. But when he went to jail, free Young Thug, man, please.
Right.
Lock him up, man.
Right. Because what our kids need to see is this is, if you choose this life now, these are the end results. There's only two results, and it's been happening for at least the last 2-3 generations. It's in jail or dead.
Bro, I'm gonna throw one out there. Don't care nobody mad with me. I'm gonna throw one in there. People they're gonna dislike me for this, but then they're gonna turn around and say he's right. Probably 2 years back. All these people went hoopla behind Bill Cosby and R. Kelly.
Okay.
All the Me Too movement, all the women, all the men were saying put them under jail, lock them up. Now, R. Kelly and Bill Cosby were wrong for the people they affected.
Fact.
But Young Thug now, King Von and all them has did more hurt to the black community than Bill Cosby and R. Kelly would ever do. Because Young Thug now pulling a generation with them. They pulling the hood with them. They pulling your kids who live in the suburbs because they listen to rap music. They think they have a hard life. Messing them up. They're making them weak-minded, making them fake-minded. And they kill their mothers, doctors, lawyers, and they giving them a good life. They doing way more damage to the black community, to the community, than Bill Cosby and R. Kelly would ever do, bro. But guess what? We saying we Young Thug.
Right.
Rip this person.
Right.
Rip this person. No. If they dead, they died by what they was preaching, they were teaching.
Facts. 100%.
And you wonder why your kids getting killed and they part of these gangs that's listening to that music.
That's facts, man.
But you want to get on social media and talk about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby when your child is listening to Young Thug and they're running up in your neighbor's house. Right. And then the neighbor go out there and kill him. Then you want to get on the news and say, oh, he was a good child. Come on, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. Anastasia said that's when you should know who you are and what you really want. What type of man do you want? Do you want attention and conditional love or unconditional love and admiration? Well, see, I get back. Example. She said, example, the fake would be being treated and respected off the conditions of what you look like instead of the love and admiration you receive from an organic individual over time. You'll find 90% of people that on social media is insecure. Wow, that's a big number there, Randy. That's a big number, but I wouldn't necessarily disagree with it. So when Anastasia said, what type of man do you want? Do you want attention and conditional love or unconditional love and admiration? Well, we can go into that. See, I'll say this, and this is my philosophy. I think majority of women would like attention over the unconditional love, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is my philosophy.
Don't tell it. I know you can go with it.
Because attention is easy, right? You ain't got to do a lot of work. It don't take a lot of self-awareness. It don't take a lot of looking in the mirror. It don't take a lot of change to get attention. You can get attention, especially being a woman. You can just get attention walking out the house. And so when a woman is self-absorbed, she craves that attention. Okay. Now, on the other hand, unconditional love, that takes real work, right? So for you to get a man to love you unconditionally, which women are loved unconditionally from the world's eye view, but now we're talking about in the confines of a relationship. For you to get a man to love you unconditionally and to get that type of love, that solidness, that takes work from you that a lot of women aren't willing to put in. Because what it does is, like I said before, being a parent and being an overseer, you can still have flaws and red flags and still have growth to do and still be somewhat successful in that title, right? But when it's time to be a wife, you can't carry out those same things and still be a wife. Now you got to coexist with a person that's equal to you, and you have to submit, and you have to say, I'm sorry when you're wrong. And see, when you're a mama, you can just you got homework Thursday, your teacher said it, and then the kid can come back, no, mama, it was Wednesday. No, when it was Thursday, right? And then you get on Class Dojo and you see your child was right. When your child is right, you can still say, well, get in there and do it anyway. You don't have to apologize, right? You don't have to submit. You don't have to come to some type of means. That's work that's easier. The attention, putting pictures on the internet and just letting people see it. People post every day. That's the attention you want. But the real attention, the real unconditional love is the stuff you have to do when no one is seeing, when you're not getting the attention. That's real growth. I know you want to say something.
Well, bro, you said what you just said is great, and it makes sense. But you have to understand this: you cannot convince a person that craves attention. You cannot convince them that you want to let the attention go and get unconditional love because you cannot see unconditional love. No one gives that no attention.
Man, that's facts there, bro.
No one gives unconditional love attention because you cannot see it.
Can't see it.
You can't like it.
Right.
You can't make a comment on
Right.
it because it's a way of life.
Right.
So a person who's craving attention,
that's big, bro.
You cannot go around and try to talk to them logically.
Right.
To try to say, look, you got to let this attention go. All these pictures you turn around showing your booty, all this you showing all your skin, this and that. Yeah, you might get 1,000 likes, 2,000 likes. You might got 400 dudes in your DM. Let that go to go get something that no one can see. Only you can see and feel it. And all the people that's gonna see it is the ones who is experiencing it.
Boy, that's big. Boy.
That's it, bro.
You basically you saying. I want to make sure I'm understanding.
Come on.
I want to make sure I'm understanding. Okay, Anastasia said, I'm leaving it on what I can type. Here you are. Okay. So basically, I'm understanding, which I totally agree with. That's a great perspective. Because you're saying for a person that wants attention, because my perspective what is easier, but you just went a little deeper. You saying when you crave attention, it's attention people is see me.
That's right.
So anybody that craves attention, no matter what lane it is, oh, I'm a mother, see me. I'm overdoing it in my kids. So I got a nice body, see me. I'm posting a picture every day on my story, in me, in my workout clothes, bikinis, whatever the case is.
Right.
So it's see me. But you're saying unconditional love goes so opposite of what they craving, that the reason they're not going to put no work into that is because no one can see it.
No one can see it.
Man,
no one can see it. The only time someone may see it is when you post something for your anniversary. You might post something for a birthday. Or you might come out and say this woman just means so much.
Facts.
The only time someone can see it. And the only ones that can really see that is someone who is experiencing what you just said. So you cannot take a person who has self in the center and try to make them understand what conditional love is, because it does not bring the attention from the outside.
Correct. Big.
Come on, bro.
Randy said, fact, Alan. Anastasia said, agree, Alan. You can't alter mentality of that caliber so easy. That's real. And what does it take, Anastasia, to alter it? Real work.
That's right.
See, real work is that unconditional love. that attention, that's fake results.
That's right.
Because you want people to think, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm gonna get 300 likes on this picture. Because it can be fictitious, because some people can think, oh, she or he or she got it going on. And then because you see the likes and the attention they get on social media. But then if you peel back and look at it in real life, it's not aligned. So then you see, oh, this person is putting more attention in fake results than in real work.
Guess what? When you seek attention, man, you post something every couple of hours.
Why?
Because guess what? When that moment gone, you gotta have something else to feed. But like we say with Grad, and that's sustainable. Guess what?
Sustainable. Yeah.
I just posted because I just want
Yeah. That's it.
Guess what? My love is sustainable.
Correct.
So I don't need no attention.
You don't need
from
attention
outside.
to validate it.
I don't need to get on there and you like my stuff 1,000 times.
Don't need it.
I don't need it every day, every 3 hours. You get what I'm saying?
Because you know, most of the time, both of us, most of the time we post stuff, it's about Granddad because we got businesses.
That's right.
Very rarely I do
I see
post
something.
Right. I post my family because I want y'all to see, you know, I want y'all to see my family, my kids, and most of the time I'm posting stuff we acting stupid or we just chilling. But you're 100% right. You'll never catch me really. Every time I'm in the gym, I'm just, you know, now if you a trainer and that's different.
That's your job. That's your job. Now you might catch me in the gym and say, "Hey man, subscribe to the podcast."
Right. I'm doing it work, you know.
But I'm being look at me work out, right? No.
Okay, check this out. And maybe we as women should speak out more on the subject matter, specifically maybe married women and their experiences within the love we experience in our marriage. Anastasia, you 100% right on that. That's what we've been saying.
That's what we said. Claire Huxtable got to speak.
That's what we've been saying. Fact, Anastasia, Randy, you're 100% right. I agree with on that. Jeff said my social media has more pics of my loved ones than me. I don't like attention like that. You're 100% right, Jeff. I know you, and 100% you fall in the category where you don't really one of them guys I don't really like attention. Here it is, Bob. Check it out, and that's it. I don't even look at it no more. That's how. But you know, you're 100% right, bro. You hit big on that. That might be quote of the year. We need to write that down, put that on the shirts. But yeah, man, the real work is becoming obsolete, man. It's becoming obsolete. But like you said, that is sustainable. That is sustainable. Like you said the other week, don't tell me what my kids say about me. Tell me what my grandkids say about me. That's sustainable work. That shows the impact you put on generations.
And think about artists, man. You look at most artists who have sustainable careers had to work. Usher had to work. The Jackson 5 had to work. You can allow Luther. He sang background.
Right.
He didn't get signed to the Cuddy. Music. Soul Child was working at Waffle House. Work. But guess what? Once they made it, because the work they had put in, boom.
They were ready for that moment.
That's right. They're ready for the moment.
And guess what? The artists that put the work in their talent, they can still tour today.
Still tour. Look at the overnight success or the one hit wonder.
Man,
who got signed by a song and not by the body of work.
Fake results.
And you thought you were something, and you really won.
I tell my man, we could go on so many different lanes. Like I told my daughter about 5 years ago, we was listening to this when that song was on. You Your Daddy's Son. I can't remember what the song how it go, but that was in it. And I said, I told my daughter, I said they'll be gone in 2 years, 2 3 years. And lo and behold, that's what happened.
Yeah.
See, I can tell an artist that's gonna stay around because you can tell that they put that work in, that the journey that they had leading up to that was very, very impactful.
That's right.
Randy said facts, Jeff, and he said he is the same way. Angel Anastasia said the love I experienced in my marriage is unmatched by any attention I receive in the streets or social media. That's facts, man. I don't need the validation. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the validation.
No.
You know, you only from the people that's in your circle. Man.
In your circle, bro.
That's it, man.
In your circle.
But you know what it is? A lot of the times the people that want the fake results, it's the people that got around them. You know what I'm saying? Either they're not listening to sound advice, or they don't have no one around them to pull their coattail. Because I say it like this: I have made it my business. If I got to be the bad guy, because you know, a lot of the times I can be polarizing because I'm talking about women and helping this and do this, and women should do that. But I said to myself, if I have to be the bad guy to show some type of perspective, then I'll be that. I had a friend, I'm not gonna say her name, kind of an associate that reached out to me 2 weeks ago. I forgot what my segment was, but she asked me for some advice. And you know why? Because she said she can't go to, she got two sisters. She can't go to her two sisters because they're not gonna tell her the truth.
Mm-hmm.
See, those are the type of things that I do it for, because I want to see people grow and change.
That's right. And it's sustainable.
And sustainable. And sometimes it's hard for people to hear it, but if they sit back, some of the things we say, if people just sit back and say, you know what, they got a point on it.
Yeah. So man, self-evaluation. Take it into. It's like yesterday, my wife, she was mad at me. She might get mad at me telling this story, but she was right.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Okay.
And I've learned that when you're wrong, say you're wrong right then.
Right.
I apologize.
Right.
What happened was I went to Golden Corral yesterday. She went to work. I said, kids, Golden Corral. And I didn't think to call her to see if she wanted something.
Okay.
Because usually when I go, I'll call her and she'll say, well, fix me this. She'll take it to lunch.
Oh, shit. To go play for her.
There you go.
Gotcha.
I didn't do that yesterday. So when we got home, she said, you didn't think of me. And, you know, at first I was like, is it this? But then I thought, I said, you know what, Alan, she's right. I didn't think of nobody. Even though that it's something simple, but that's big.
Right.
And see, when you're talking about marriage and having a sustainable marriage, ain't nothing too small.
Right.
Everything you better look at as important.
Right. Gotta be.
You know, especially if your mate feelings is hurt behind something you did.
Right.
So because who I am, I took self-evaluation and said, you know what? Yeah, I was wrong. Let me apologize.
There you go.
Because I was wrong.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying? A lot of people want to do that, man.
Get some food. You could have stopped, got you something. Yeah.
No.
Right.
Because we're a team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to get things right.
That's real.
So that's why, guess what? At the end of the day, my love is real. So I don't need no lights.
Right.
To validate me as a husband, or to validate my wife loves me or if I love her. Because guess what? We know we didn't work on.
And that's what I was gonna say. You see the couples that's been married for 20, 30 years, and that's one of the first things they'll tell you. If you got advice from anybody that's a seasonal veteran, husband and wife, they're a couple, they're gonna tell you it takes work, but it's nothing like doing the work and seeing your union grow as a result. It wraps all the sounds the same, not like it used to be. That's true. Tell me if I'm the only one that thinks we are the only group of people that like to be flashy and showing out on social media. Oh man, you got a point on that. Show our money, cars, homes, etc. seems to just all be a show off. We do. It's something with us, man. We show off as a status that has helped us in a lot of ways, because being confident in certain things and showing off has helped our culture get us confidence. But I'll agree with you, man. It has done some negative connotation to us, because now we seems as if we got to show off and look what I got, see me. We got to have the symbols and the labels, this and that and the third. When it's not about it.
You're not successful until you have the cars and the money, and that shows that what you say is work. That's not always true, because some people don't want to put their money in the liability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are not liabilities. I mean, those are liabilities, not assets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and Randy said there's nothing humble in it to me. That's true. And you're 100% right, and that's why I tell all my black brothers and sisters to talk to somebody, man, because I think it's deep rooted. It can go back from generations, how we have been behind the 8 ball. So a lot of us are protruding fake results. We wanted to seem as if we're confident and as if we're secure. So we put these things on us and as a camouflage of what's really going on deep inside us. And a lot of us, if we look more inside out, we have better sustainable results.
I got one of my Instagram followers. I'm going to read his comment. He said, I never believed in Claire. There was something in her portrayed that didn't sit right with me. I was raised in a neighborhood of black professionals, and she just seemed, I guess not right. Years later, I met Bill Cosby. Well, I want to just tell Midnight Brown, I'm talking about Claire Huxtable on how she was portrayed as a lady. I'm not going to get into the personal aspect. I'm talking about as a lady. She carried herself as a lady, a married woman that had confidence within herself.
Facts.
And that woman is not the woman that the black community put up front now.
Facts.
They're the rappers.
Right.
And they'll give Megan Thee Stallion an NAACP award because this is what the image we want out of the black women to think they are. Shake your behind all day, and that's it.
And you got a point on that. The Claire Huxtables, I forgot what Vivian on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the Harriet Winslow's on Family Matters and stuff. That's basically
that's the one we talking about.
Right. And they were portrayed by even the wife on Rock, and you can go down the list of the imagery. The image of the black woman, and now it's
it's not that Atlanta Housewives,
right?
Hip hop,
we throwing drinks on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta Housewives ain't nobody married,
right?
Go ahead that song. It's about one.
Randy said, "I live where most people may never even have a chance to step foot on, but am never showing out how I'm living on this island." That's what I'm talking about. Nobody believes in women being ladies anymore.
I agree.
What's up, Zay?
What's up? That's my dog, Zay.
What's up, Zay? You're 100% right, man. 100% right. No, nobody believes in women being ladies anymore. And like I said, that is the real work.
But I got
tell me who women be in. Tell them married.
I gotta say something about this. We had this conversation in the barbershop.
Okay, spit it out.
That's my barber, y'all. Y'all see my haircut? Zay, that's my barber. That's my homie though. And we have some great conversations in the barbershop. So it was a question or a statement put on the ground when I was like, women should be ladies. One dude said in the barbershop, I ain't gonna say his name.
Okay.
He said he want his woman to frown all day. I said, that's something insecure about you. Because I said, when my lady step out, I want her to be a lady. Somebody open the door for her, I want her to say thank you.
There you go.
Somebody, if she at work and someone does something for her, be a lady, say thank you.
So basically, he want her to be unapproachable.
Gotcha. Because he said these dudes, this and that, take it too far. I said, but she's going to have to say, look, I'm married. Now it's up to you to respect the boundaries. But see, I want her to always be a lady. See, I'm married a lady, a wife.
There you go.
She'll always be a lady.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to come out. I don't like me.
Right. I don't want that.
That means I ain't doing my job. She ain't happy.
Zay just said it. Y'all talked about this in the shop the other day.
Yeah.
100%.
Lady be a lady.
100%. I find it. I'm gonna be honest. Now, fellas may disagree with me. If somebody holler at my wife, I'm with it.
Yeah, I don't laugh.
Yeah, I laugh. Matter of fact, somebody tried to holler the other week. We was in the grocery store. She was walking ahead of us. Me and my daughter was in the back, and this guy, trying to flirt and holler at her. I laughed about it because, listen, I'm not stupid. If I wanted my wife,
there you
somebody
go.
else.
There you go.
And I am a real man.
That's right.
Fellas, shoot your shot.
That's right. Now watch these boundaries she put up.
Right.
She gonna put up them boundaries. Now, homie, you respect the boundaries.
Respect the boundaries.
You gonna respect the boundaries. My masculinity.
That's all it is. That's all it is, man. That's all it is.
You shouldn't want to walk around all this masculinity and being mad.
For what?
For what? If you want her to do that, it's something wrong with you.
Don't make no sense. I ain't trying to hear that. Y'all know we went over our time again. Look, I know our shows are gonna go longer the more we get this engagement. We appreciate y'all joining us once again. Please keep subscribing and hitting the notification bell for the YouTube. Everybody's coming in, the community is joining in. All our loyal listeners, y'all loyal viewers, Anastasia, Jeff, Zay, appreciate you coming in. Randy, appreciate you being here. Everybody that's been commenting and really appreciate you. Yeah, all my Facebook, T. Everybody, y'all come over here to the YouTube.
Come to the YouTube page.
Comment.
Lineage Podcast.
Yeah.
And you can see the show in its entirety, man. You're not getting a full So just looking at my big head. You want to look at the whole shebang. Go subscribe.
Hold on, I got 2 more comments. Let's say, bless you guys, Randy. Zay said, I find myself being shunned because I believe in women being virtuous. I'm ridiculed because that's what I want in my life. And Jeff said, I welcome the challenge. Try to holler if you want.
Look, bro, I know we got to go. Look, man, Zay right.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about a virtuous woman in the word.
Facts.
See, we talk about structure, bro. And I got to say that before we leave.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And it was a great. But it's funny how when we talk about structure and working out, the first thing you say, what's the workout plan with my nutrition plan? That's structure. Right?
Correct.
When you go to the job, they tell you what's required of you.
There you go.
When you go to school, you got something what you call a syllabus.
Correct.
Send you home with. But when we come with being a lady and being a wife, I don't want to deal with that structure that has been working for years.
What's in the word?
What's in the word? What our grandmothers and our mothers was, we don't want that no more.
Right.
We don't want that structure.
Right.
We want to take stuff out. I'm not that one. I ain't her. How you ain't? How you not? Those are some good women. It was the men perfect? Was the women perfect? No. Well, nobody perfect. Everybody made mistakes. But we talking about that type of woman. It ain't a woman. That's why I married my wife. Because my wife reminded me of her mother. Miss Jolly. That's a good woman. Right. I said, hold on.
Right.
The buck sauce. I ain't got to look on her because she is a lady. She was a wife. One of the words that a man that found a wife has obtained favor.
Correct.
Now, you don't become a husband until you get married.
That's right.
But she's already a wife. She's a wife. You get what I'm saying? So when you find that, you better hold on to her. But guess what? We don't want to teach that no more. When I thought about something before I came over here, what was it called when the young men and the young ladies, they were like 12, 13, 14. They used to dress the young ladies up. They used to dress the men up. They used to have this ball. The young boys had to open up the chair, allow the women to sit down. You know what I'm saying? They taught them how. They taught their roles.
They taught them the etiquette and all of that.
What was that ball called? Anybody know? Please put it in the chat. But we got to get back to that.
Right.
Because we have forgot what's important. What's a woman's role in a relationship? What's a man's role? Not saying the woman's role is bad still. What we're saying is we like our women to be ladies. I don't need to be a woman that comes up in my face with the masculinity. That's my lady. You know what I'm saying? I want her to be a lady, and I need to treat her delicate, such as. You get what I'm saying? But we got to start back teaching our boys and our girls. I teach my daughter how to be a lady.
Yeah.
Simple as that. My daughter's been trained to be a wife. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she's gonna marry, and I believe she's gonna marry a good man, but he gonna be perfect.
Right.
But she's been trying to be a wife. Right. My wife does a great job with that, and I do a great job. Just such I'm treating my son how to be a husband, raising my son to be a husband. We got to get back to that.
Right. 100%.
We gotta get back. We won't be worried about what Cardi B and Nicki Minaj can influence on our kids. If we raising them right.
And our kids will say, "Oh, that's entertainment."
That's entertainment. They know it's entertainment.
Anyway, nice song, nice beat. Anyway. Move on.
Bro.
You're 100% right. I think Anastasia, I graduated with almost a 3.0 GPA. It was 2.75. So I do not know how to pronounce this word. Cotillion, I don't know. Cotillion, whatever it is, but y'all get the point. There go the spelling right there. Debuted ball. It
was some ball.
Yeah. But that's right, Joe. That's what it is.
We got to get back to that, bro. That was very important. See, they understood it in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. We lost it.
Right.
We lost it, bro.
Facts.
We don't want to tell women, hey man, it's okay. When that man open the door, say thank you. When you pull out that chair, say thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stop calling the girl's cell phone. Call the home phone. Y'all men, start taking these phones from your daughters when they get home from school. Make the boys call the house phone.
Yeah.
A young boy asked my daughter, no, I told him, no, he can't have your cell no. You better call the house. And you better answer the phone.
There you go.
Simple as that.
That's how
we don't want no structure when it comes to certain things, but in other areas we want structure. Come on,
we got to pull back. We got to pull back from everything that was in our previous generations aren't meant to be left back there. You got to pull certain things.
Keep pulling that stuff.
You got to pull certain things. Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all joining us. Once again, yeah, I see that. We appreciate y'all joining us, man. Like I said, we appreciate everything y'all been doing. We will be back next week. Check our single segments out. After you got a segment coming next week, I got one coming. So y'all,
and another thing I want to say, Ebenezer having 100 anniversary.
Oh yeah.
We think about doing some free tours for the people. I know a lot of people from all over the nation coming down to Selma, Alabama.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that was up under FD Reese that don't know half of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
So if you coming in town for the 100th anniversary, and you got some family coming in town.
What's the date on that?
That's it's the last weekend in August, I think.
I know it is. It's the last weekend in August. So that'll be August the 20th. So the 27th, 28th, that weekend. Yeah, so 2 weeks pretty much from Saturday.
And Amber, on one of our Facebook friends, she has something she's doing for children books.
Okay.
Go find me. I'm gonna put it on my post. She asked me to share it. But y'all look at that, man. She's doing something in the community in Selma. It's a children's book that she wanna see. I'm gonna look more into it, but she wants y'all to donate to her. So I'm gonna put it on my post, man. Y'all look out for her. You know, she's doing something in the community that's good for children, man. We want to make sure we get behind them on that.
Okay. Penny said, is it debutante ball or I don't know. Zay said, our women be traditional, get angry at brothers who go to other cultures, who live.
We're gonna talk about that next week. We're gonna continue that. We're gonna continue that next week.
We're gonna talk about that next
week. We're gonna talk about that one. Bring all the ladies. We welcome all.
We're gonna talk about that next week.
All the ladies. We welcome all on that one.
Next week.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one next week. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all joining. We're gonna leave y'all with this FD. We will see y'all next week. Tell your pop, tell your people, tell everybody. So until next week, man, we'll see y'all.
And I persuaded teachers for the first time to engage in a teachers' march. And so we agreed that we were going to march.
Nice.
First of all, serving notice on our nation. It's Dr. Frederick Douglass Reese.
We march.